We all dream of being financially free. But what if I told you that your future wealth isn't built by big wins? It's built by the tiny daily decisions you make. When no one's watching, that morning coffee, that impulse buy, that 10 minutes spent scrolling instead of learning, those choices quietly shape your financial destiny. Today on Wealth IQ, we're going to unpack how small daily decisions, the ones you barely notice, can create massive wealth over time. Not in theory, in reality. Let's dive in. You see, most people overestimate what they can do in a month and underestimate what they can do in a decade. Building wealth isn't about hitting a jackpot or launching the next Amazon. It's about small, consistent, intelligent decisions that quietly compound over time, just like interest on your savings. It's not sexy, it's not dramatic, but it's powerful. Albert Einstein once called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world. Why? Because he knew something most people don't. That small actions repeated daily create exponential results. Let me give you a simple example. Imagine two friends, Alex and Ryan. Alex decides to save just $10 a day, nothing crazy, and invests it in an index fund earning an average of 10% a year. Ryan says, "Bro, $10 is nothing. I'll start when I earn more." Fast forward 20 years. Alex's small daily decision turns into around $200,000. Ryan? Still waiting for the right time. It's not about how much you make. It's about how much you decide to keep, invest, and grow every single day. That's the power of small daily choices. But here's where it gets more interesting. Wealth isn't just financial. It's mental, emotional, and behavioral. Your money follows your habits. If you master your small habits, you master your wealth. Every time you read instead of scroll, every time you learn a new skill instead of binge watching, you're quietly shifting your financial timeline. These decisions may feel invisible now, but 5 years later, they separate the wealthy thinkers from the financially stuck. Let's talk science for a second. Behavioral economics shows that our brains are wired for short-term rewards. We love instant gratification. That quick dopamine hit from buying something, eating junk food, or checking social media. But the wealthy? They train their dopamine differently. They find pleasure in progress, not pleasure itself. It's called delayed gratification, and it's one of the most powerful habits of successful people. A famous Stanford study, the marshmallow test, proved it. Children who could resist eating one marshmallow immediately and waited for two later grew up to earn higher incomes, have better health, and live more stable lives. The same psychology applies to wealth. Every time you delay a short-term temptation for a long-term goal, your brain rewires itself for success. Let's make it practical. Here are 5 small daily decisions that can build massive wealth, if you stick to them. 1. Pay yourself first. Always. Before you pay bills, before you buy anything, set aside at least 10% of your income for investing or saving. It's not about the amount, it's about building the habit. If you can live on 90% now, your future will thank you for the discipline. 2. Learn one new financial concept every day. Read one page of a finance book. Watch a video about investing. Learn one new money term like asset, cash flow, or compound interest. One page a day doesn't feel like much, but after a year, that's 365 pieces of wisdom separating you from the average person. 3. Track your spending. Not to restrict, but to reflect. Most people don't know where their money goes, and that's why it disappears. When you track your expenses, you take control. You become conscious, and consciousness creates choice. 4. Spend to grow, not to show. Every purchase is a vote for your future. Ask yourself, will this make me smarter, stronger, or freer? If not, it's probably not worth it. That mindset shift alone can save thousands over a lifetime. 5. Surround yourself with growth energy. Your habits mirror your environment. If everyone around you spends without thinking, you'll do the same. But if you surround yourself with people who discuss ideas, investments, and self-improvement, your standards rise automatically. The truth is, wealth isn't one big decision, it's a million tiny ones. It's choosing to invest instead of consume, to think long-term instead of short-term, to say no to comfort today so you can say yes to freedom tomorrow. The world doesn't reward effort, it rewards consistency. And small, consistent actions create unstoppable momentum. Look around at the people you admire, the investors, entrepreneurs, creators. Most didn't start with much. They started with better choices. They built systems that made success inevitable. They didn't let emotions decide their future, they let discipline do it. You don't need to be smarter, richer, or luckier. You just need to make slightly better choices, and day after day, and never stop improving them. Because wealth isn't a goal, it's a side effect of consistent, intelligent behavior. So, the next time you think your daily decisions don't matter, remember this. Your small habits are quietly building your fortune or quietly destroying it. Every decision is a brick. The question is, are you building a castle of wealth or a cage of regret? The choice is yours. And it starts today, with something small. If this video made you think, hit that like button. Not for me, but as a promise to yourself that you'll start making better daily decisions. This is Wealth IQ, where we decode the psychology, habits, and science of financial success. Because small decisions, when done right, don't just change your wallet,